You look fine. Hi, Mickey. Welcome back to season 2.
Season 2
of the Wandering Minds podcast. I'm Mike.
I am Mickey.
And this episode is brought to you by water.
Actually,
we are not sponsored by water, but it's brought to you by water and mixed with stuff and health. And maybe it's even brought to you by a cup. Water and cup.
Water and cup. We should be sponsored by water.
We should. Yeah.
Or Spark.
Well, yeah. That's because that's what's in this.
That's right. Advocare.
Yes. Good product. Anyways, we are back.
We have a new camera, and it's weird because we can see ourselves.
We can, which is actually good in a good way.
Yeah, it's just new, so I'm like staring at myself in the. Not you. I'm not looking at you.
Right. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
So what's new? Tell me about what's new. Tell everybody about what's new.
When was the last time we had one of these?
So we had this. It's been quite a while because I remember I was prepping for nationals,
which was in July.
In June last year. June was nationals, and we haven't.
That was the last time.
I think so. I think it's been that long. Well, I mean it was. We were working up to nationals, so I don't know how close to nationals I was. I think that we may have recorded some after nationals. I don't know now.
I don't know. I'm looking. This is how prepared we are.
Right.
This is how we run life.
We just go off script.
100%. My hair's in my.
But yeah, so we're back. We've taken a long break for all kinds of reasons, busy lives and everything. Everything is sometimes busy.
Oh, we had Karan on 4 months ago.
Okay, so that's not that long ago.
No,
then.
It says 5 months ago we had our Podtalk 24. 5 months ago?
Wow.
Yeah, so
almost half a year. Jesus.
October?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Anyway.
Yep.
But we had them fairly sporadically up to that point.
Yeah. No demand. I mean, we did have a lot of people that wanted.
People
to come
love
on.
us.
They do. They absolutely love us. We're totally trending right now.
Are we trending?
No, because I shut down.
We're not trending.
I turned off the Instagram page for now, but I'm going to turn it back on.
It'll be coming back on.
It will be back on for this episode.
But don't be a creeper.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh, there are some creepers though. We've
yeah.
gotten messages.
So I have a lifting page now because I used to always post all my lifting stuff on my personal page, and then I was like, all right, I'm trying to promote girl clothing because my girl Courtney owns it, and she's amazing, and what she's trying to do is amazing, blah, blah, blah. So I made a public Instagram that's called That Girl Mickey, I think.
Yeah.
And started posting all my stuff on there. Once in a while, Courtney will share my stuff. And one time I got a message saying, "Are you a muscle mommy?"
For the right price.
Block and delete, because Courtney is a muscle mommy and she makes money that way.
Wait, what is a muscle mommy?
She's in Europe right now, like traveling around wrestling dudes for money.
Muscle
just because they want to be dominated by a super muscular.
I've seen that. That's the weirdest fucking thing to me.
She's ripped too. She's impressively fit. Anyway.
And she goes around making money by wrestling dudes that want to be dominated.
Yeah, and she's actually going to be starting an academy, like free plug, to teach women how to do this and market it. Yeah. And
so is it big? Is it like
it's pretty big business?
In high demand?
I think so. She's traveling all over fucking Europe for this.
Wow.
Yeah. And I met a couple
some weird fucking dudes out there.
Well,
that's weird to me. I'm not trying to bash anybody for their fetishes or their things, but you're going to pay some woman to wrestle you and dominate you.
I guess so.
That's, pretty cool on her part for her.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And there's a woman I met when I was in Vegas last summer who does it. Men are just something about men. There's anything they can be attracted to. And one thing I've learned from Courtney is
right.
She doesn't shave her armpits.
Yeah.
Dudes are into that. She's talking about dudes paying for her pedicures. I hope she doesn't care if I share this stuff. I don't think that she would, because
if it's public.
Yeah. Right. Not that she has like a feet finder thing. I don't know if maybe she does, but I don't think so.
Maybe,
Anyway,
maybe.
like dudes paying for pedicures and stuff
Yeah.
just because. I mean,
That's interesting. People have their things.
yeah, and I was like, I don't think that Joseph would be comfortable with me doing that stuff, but
Right? It's wrestling other dudes.
yeah,
Like,
I think
so.
especially
So how
because-
is it set up? Is it like in the privacy of a home, or is it in a ring, or how does
think
she go about it? In
the
a
way
gym or
that I
something?
see, like based off of her stories and stuff, it looks like she carries around a mat, like she travels with the mat
Yeah.
and then sets it up whether in the person's home or a hotel room.
I'm assuming she does background checks and makes sure these guys
I assume
are.
so. I don't know, but I assume so.
Yeah, interesting. Cool.
Yeah. And I mean, she must be making enough money if she's like.
Well, if
traveling
you're
around.
traveling Europe,
Yeah.
fuck, I'd do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wrestle dudes. That's yeah. Anyways, I got to find a niche. There's got to be something for me.
Anyway.
Let me see.
Yeah, so there are creepers. We haven't come across any on the Wandering Minds.
I think we probably have.
Yeah.
We filtered through them, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think there's been a couple messages from a couple people that have been just weird. But that's not to say that they weren't ingenuine. I don't know. It's just it's hard to say.
Oh yeah,
because
with
you
it.
get so much spam from. I mean, I have 3 accounts. If you count the Wandering Minds account, I have my personal page and I have my business page. My business page is constantly being spammed.
Oh yeah.
Right, constantly, and my personal page is constantly being spammed because most of my lifting clips and videos are
yeah.
on that, so I'm always getting people spamming me for, and I don't know how legit they are or not. It's mostly delete, gone.
People
about
usually
promoting
want me to
something.
be an ambassador for jewelry.
Yes, right, or something, glasses or
Yeah,
something, or
Yeah.
and I'm sure that some of them may be legit. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm not willing to take that risk because I just don't. There's so many scams and spam out there. It's
Yeah, I usually just delete all that.
Yep.
Like, you don't actually want me to be an ambassador for your jewelry because I don't wear fucking
Right.
jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back at it. What's new with you in the world of life and lifting? Because that's like our thing.
It is
Life and lifting.
life and lifting. Life's been fucking hard for the last year. Just like up and down emotions, shit that I wasn't expecting.
Is it because you're getting old?
Partly.
Maybe.
Are you mocking me?
You know how many birthdays I've just celebrated this recently?
I think
and
that's
you're
part
older
of
than
it.
me, so yeah.
Well, I think it was my mom dying, coming off antidepressants. My mom died the same time Devin went into a coma.
Yeah.
Like, and the emotions with that, because he's a friend, right? Care about him. And just the antidepressants, like the up and down of that, the hormones.
Yeah.
Life stress, like work became a lot more stressful for like a short period of time. And now like we're looking at moving, so it's just fucking life.
Yeah, and you still have kids, so that's
I do. They're still around. Yeah.
so that still adds to it every single day.
Yeah, but it's just trying to get myself balanced and like get back to lifting is the big thing for me because
Right.
I lost like what is it like you become apathetic, is that the right
Yeah,
word?
I think so.
I didn't fucking care.
that you got to the point
Yeah.
where it's like whatever.
Yeah, like I'm okay with missing a week. And what was wild about that to me is like 5 years ago I was hard on myself. I hated missing
I know.
one day.
I remember that.
And
I remember
so,
that. We trained hard together 5 years ago, and that's kind of what blew me away about this current right now with you, because it's like there was a time where we were so dedicated to lifting, and I still am.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, but I see it. I see it a lot in a lot of people. You're not alone in that sense, where it's like it's so easy, even though lifting is like one of your main passions in life. When life gets in your way and it has a way of tripping you up, this, that, the other, lifting, begins to fall off. Even though this is what makes you feel good.
Yeah.
This is what drives your day in a successful way, right? And then we get self-destructive, I guess to a certain extent, that's what that is.
Probably. Yeah, because I hurt my back, right? And then I was like, what once like took my stress away, became my stressor, because like dealing with that.
Yeah.
And then I finally got through that, and I was like, all right, I'm ready to commit. I had like plans. I talked to Devin and like ready to hit it.
Yeah.
And then my mom died, and then Devin went into a coma.
Yeah.
And so then I was kind of like lost again.
Yeah.
And just trying to like get myself back. But so for the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, like the big thing that I wanted and like my goal is to just fucking show up 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And I think that outside of like having an appointment, because I had a massage, like auto massage. I couldn't go that day because that was at like 9 a.m. But outside of that, I'm just trying to show up. But also because subconsciously, like I know that I'm scared of hurting myself again.
Yeah.
Working through and gaining the confidence to get back to lifting heavy again.
Right, yeah.
Which I'm feeling pretty good about.
That's good.
Yeah. I was just talking to Marcus the other day. I was like, I used to be like so enthusiastic and like happy at the gym. I want to be that person again.
Yeah.
Which today kind of felt that way actually.
Yeah.
But it's just a work in progress.
The role. Yeah, it really is. Because I mean, that for me, I train with a group of people right now because we're all training for competition, and most of us are training. The goal is Worlds in November, so we're really locked in. Not every single one of us are training for that, but
you guys are
most
all like
of us
super
are
enthusiastic.
Well, and that's the thing is like
it was fun to see you guys.
Yeah.
Was that Sunday?
Sunday,
to be there and see how you guys all train together.
Because it's like we all push one another, we all encourage one another. But for me, my role is I'm always going to be positive.
Yeah.
I'm never going to fucking shit talk. I'm never going to bust balls. I'm always going to be that guy that knows that you can do better than what you're doing right now, right? And I'm not saying anything bad about the other, if somebody shit talks and blah, 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 bust balls, because that role is necessary for certain people too. But for me, in order to stay positive about things and keep people positive, it's like I have to fucking be in a positive state of mind, right? Like I can't go to the bar angry. I don't go to the bar angry. I go to the bar happy and pumped the fuck up.
He means the gym bar?
Yes. Well, yeah.
And I was like, you don't go to the fucking bar.
But no, I don't. I don't drink. I don't go to the bars.
I was like, wait a minute.
In reference to lifting.
Yeah, the bar.
And that's the thing. It's like whatever gets people pumped up and really enthused to go to the gym and be their best in the gym. That's what face you should put on. That's the hat you should be wearing anytime you go to the gym.
Yeah.
Because for us, as you know, with most of the people in the gym, it's like that's our sanctuary. So that when you get people that are in there, talking shit or disrespecting the gym or disrespecting people, for a lot of us, this is what calms the beast within, right? This is the gym is the place that we go to exert energy without being destructive. Why are you smiling at me?
Because I was thinking of a hippo.
The hippo. The beast within.
Because hippos are the only one that they kill just to kill for fun.
Yeah. That's true.
But they look like happy and...
Well, they do. They look happy and bubbly, but beneath that bubbly skin is pure muscle. And probably rage. And
you were saying the beast within, and it made me think of...
Well, you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, but it made me think of a hippo.
Those are... The gym is a place for... It's like a place for worship. Not in a spiritual way, but for some people, maybe. But it's like that's the place where you should feel your best in the gym and not your worst, even though it makes you feel your worst because your body is literally destroyed. And then you ask yourself, why the hell do I keep doing this? Because I love it.
I know. I've tried like various programs. I'm like, I don't enjoy this, and I always come back to squat, bench, and dead. Yeah. Because that's what I like. Although I'm not so interested in doing deadlifts anymore. Not with a straight bar, maybe with a trap bar.
Why?
We'll see. Because I know that I'm afraid to. So when I was doing the training last week, I felt a little like tightness on my lower back, and I could not budge 225 off the floor.
Just because mentally?
I think so, because it wouldn't fucking budge, and I know that I was strong enough, but it just wouldn't go. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, this is... Until I can work through that, I still want to build that strength because it's functional strength, being able to lift things off the ground. So might switch it up to trap bar deads just to keep it. Even though trap bar deads are very similar to
squatting.
Squatting.
Yeah. Those and you know, as long as you're lifting though, that's the thing. It's like I think that what people really don't. You can look at society right now and see how completely out of shape people are. Completely unhealthy, unfit. They're dying young.
I know.
And it's like if they would get their asses in the gym, they would start to feel that confidence. And I'm not saying get your body to some unattainable model style. Look at my fucking fat ass. I'm not, I'm stronger than I've ever fucking been.
Even just walking.
Well, just walking, doing something, being active. But I think but lifting weights, it's going to help your bone density. Oh, yeah. It's going to help your overall, your entire body.
Yeah.
Not to mention your confidence.
You don't have to like lift fucking heavy.
No. And you don't have to shoot for a model body.
Yeah.
Right? And for me, that's not what it's even all about. It's like I was talking to some guy on Instagram the other day. He's at another gym, but he had followed me. And we're talking about lifting, and I asked him if he competed, because all my clips are always powerlifting. That's what I do. And he said that he doesn't because he's not at that level. And
you don't have to be at any kind of level.
That's the problem. That's the problem is you think if you're in the powerlifting community, you're loved. You're absolutely loved by everybody in that community, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants you to win. You're going to have your competitors. You're going to have people that want to compete with you. Generally speaking, it's a very good competition, though. It's a healthy competition. It's not angry, aggressive, disrespectful. It's very much let's fucking go. When I was at Nationals, the guy that I was directly competing with was right with me on the same fucking platform. He was a couple lifts either behind me or before me. And it's like we each lift, we're like, good fucking job, let's fucking go. Right? That's how it was. I ended up beating him out, but next time, who knows?
Yeah.
Right? But the thing is what was I saying? Where was I going with that? Oh, the guy. Yeah. So it's like, so
not being on that level.
He's talking about not being on that level. And I'm like, that's not what this is all about. For me, that's not what this is all about. Right. And again, I'm not an elite level power lifter. I am ranked number 21 in the nation.
Are you really?
Yes.
Nice.
But I don't know out of how many. So let's just leave it at that. I'm at least 50%. I don't know what the range is.
That is something to be fucking proud of.
I am proud of it. No, I'm not fucking proud of that. I want better, actually. But again, the thing is, if you just did it for the fun of it, you would realize that you don't have to be that lifter, that status, because that's not what it's all about. The powerlifting community would love people to join it and come and try it. I tell everybody I fucking talk to, compete once in your life just to fucking do it. Because that should be a bucket list thing. Get off your phone.
I was going to see what I'm ranked.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. I don't even know if I have a ranking.
But, so, right now we're training for... I'm going to compete in Newport on Father's Day.
Oh, you are?
Which is in... Was that June?
I remember talking about that.
Yeah. June. And I'm qualifying. So, they're not going to be big numbers. They're just going to be qualifying numbers for Worlds in Vegas in November. So Worlds, I'm hoping to blow out all my fucking numbers. Because right now I'm stronger than I've ever fucking been. Even after this bicep tear that happened last year.
My records are still on there.
See?
How do you know what you ranked?
You have to go on to the you gotta ask Molly. She's the one that sent it to me. Right. I don't remember.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's some sort of ranking. I can't remember what it's called.
That's all right. Mine's still there.
Yeah.
But you're just trying to get numbers just to qualify.
Just qualifying numbers. They're still good. They're high numbers. I have to get 11, 18 for masters. Because yes, I'm masters. 181 pounds, which is 82.5 kilo. Right now I weigh 182 pounds. So I'm sitting pretty. I'm 48 years old.
You always sit
so
around
I still
that.
have one more. Yeah, I sit right around my competition weight because that's... Yeah. I don't quite understand why people gain so much fucking weight and lift and get strong at a higher weight just to have to lose weight right before competition. And because you're not... For me, I don't know the science behind all this, but I'd rather get as strong as I fucking can at competition weight. If I'm 10 pounds heavier, that means I'm 10 pounds, I'm stronger because of 10 pounds heavier, right? Because most people are going to be slightly stronger the heavier they get. The heavier you get, the stronger you get. Generally speaking, that's not always the case.
The theory, yeah.
But for me, it's like you got to be acclimated to your fucking weight class. So it doesn't really make sense to be, if I'm competing at 82.5 kilo, which is 181.5 pounds, why the fuck would I walk around at 195 pounds, lifting at 195 pounds, to have to lose all that fucking weight before comp? So I don't really get that, but
yeah, I don't know. Fuck, that thing's still on.
Oh shit, it's gonna be red too.
It looks okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Sorry.
But anyway, so
I don't understand that either.
It doesn't.
I would rather like lose the weight, get to the weight that I want to be.
Yeah. Well,
same
then
idea.
You're at your constant weight, so your strength gains are at the weight that you're supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like some science behind it. I just don't understand, but I would not want to get to the point of like, oh fuck, I have to lose 15 pounds,
right,
to be able to meet my weight class.
And then if you're having to lose pounds right before competition, and again, people bounce back pretty rapidly.
Yeah.
So I think that like you make your weight, you can gain 5-10 pounds overnight. So I guess you're good there, but at the same time, you will have had to lose all that weight. Yeah. So it doesn't really make any sense to me, but I don't really care. I acclimate at my body weight.
Yeah.
So.
Which is.
It just is.
It just is.
Yeah.
Just what it is.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's part of what made it so stressful when you and I competed the first time I competed.
Yeah.
Is we had to lose like 10 pounds.
Yeah.
To get to our weight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And we got the sauna suit and that was fun.
And I didn't know how to do it properly because I didn't even know how to fucking compete. And that just added like a whole other level of stress.
Yeah.
Leading up to it.
Well, and that's, for me, I just see it as fun. All this is fun for me. If I thought it was stressful, I probably wouldn't do it, because then it would, like it's just too much stress.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like
anymore.
Up to that point, like it was fun, and like that's how I had envisioned myself.
The prepping for it's fun, right? You're lifting, training for it, something to look forward to.
Yeah, but the actual for that meet that I did, it was not fucking fun.
Well, I remember that meet. That was the meet that we both do sleeves or wraps.
I don't know if you did, but yeah, you did, because that guy did it so tight.
Fucking bailed. Yeah. That was the worst fucking competition I've ever had.
I think that's when like your knee got messed up.
We
both did wraps. I didn't know when to wrap them. I didn't know.
Yeah, because you can't wrap them too soon, but you can't wrap them too late because they take a while to wrap.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
So there was that aspect of it. Why did I fuck? Oh, I did that because there wasn't any records in my weight class.
Yeah.
It's just me, lowly old me.
Well,
nobody's taken it yet.
Well, get there and take them again. Is it the same age?
I can't.
Are you still the same age?
I can't get younger. No.
But
that was Submaster.
It's with. Oh, okay.
I think I was. Yeah. Well, that was too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about the wraps thing. That was.
That was horrible.
That was stressful.
I'll never do wraps again.
Yeah, because we didn't really play with them much up to that point. I didn't anyway.
Well, I did. I trained in them every once in a while, or I trained in them on a regular basis, but that didn't make it any better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to get into depth with those things on. You have to like drop down into fucking depth to get past that shit. And
that wasn't a problem for me. It was how long my fucking legs were wrapped for, and it just hurt.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anywho, Cash is competing. I think he's trying to qualify for world. Actually, the one that he's doing it's not a world's qualifier. So, but he's still doing it. He's still competing in April this month, but he's going to have to do another one if he wants to try to go to Worlds.
Does he want to go to Worlds?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
That was the point of this one, was to qualify. This one is the one he's doing is in Sisters.
Yeah.
But it's not a world's qualifier. It's a national qualifier and something else qualifier, but not worlds. So there is a distinction because it has to have a world's judge there.
Right.
So
what's new with you?
Nothing. Pretty much just everything we just talked about. It's the exact same fucking thing with me. Nothing's new. Business is business, up and down. It's a very weak economy right now, but it's still flowing. It's just not prime right now, which usually it is. This weather's been weird this year. And training's going good. Other than that, nothing's new with me. Yeah. I don't think.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So, Anywho, what else?
I thought of something this morning to talk about that
There
I thought
it
was
is.
really
Where is
interesting, but I'm trying to. I'm searching for it.
I see
It's
it.
in there somewhere.
I see the little
Yeah.
buffering bar above your head.
It's gone.
It's gone. Was it about stuff?
Stuff for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I suddenly I have like the urge to go pee, and that is distracting.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It is like I'm trying to get extra hydrated, just to like be hydrated, and I just got this urge, and I'm like, I can't think because I have to pee. It's like when you wake up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
Yeah. I woke up at 4 this morning. I was like, I do not want to get up and go pee, but if I don't, I'm gonna not be able to sleep anymore.
Yeah.
So I got up and I went pee at 4.
Well, there are diapers for that.
True. I have not ventured there.
My wife refuses to get them for me. I can't bring myself to get them for myself.
What
But
if they just show up on your porch one day?
I'll fucking use them. I'll give them a go.
Sweet. I didn't get you a birthday gift.
You're right. And where's my card that you keep saying?
It's on my desk.
Jesus.
It's super cute too.
I bet.
It's just sitting on my desk. Damn, I wish I could remember. It probably was related to just somebody annoying doing something annoying.
Probably. Because that happens a lot.
Yeah, I know. Drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I weeded yesterday. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And I had, somebody dumb, I'm not going to name names, did not wear gloves while this person was weeding bark, right? And I thought I had bark that was sliverless bark, right? Turns out
Is there such a thing?
it's fucking not. It's stupid. But I'm in there just grinding away because if you saw my front, you would see that it was horrible.
It was very overgrown.
And I had to do it because you just have to do it. It's in front of the fucking house. So I'm going at it for, I swear, all the weeding that I did yesterday was at least 8 hours worth.
Ooh.
Straight. I took one break to eat. I had my cigar. I had my energy drink, and I was fucking going at it. It was perfect because it was overcast. Mm-hmm. It was pretty cool. It was overcast. The ground was still wet because it had rained the day before.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't train. I didn't have work. So I was like, yep, I'm getting this done. And when I got done, oh my fuck, my hands were so raw and so full of little slivers. It was crazy.
I don't know how you could just push through with the slivers.
You just do, because I'm not a pussy. It's just like, let's go. It was hard. It actually was kind of difficult because I'm like, well, this is not going to be good. And it wasn't. It was pretty bad. But Izzy, my daughter Izzy, had the brilliant idea, because she has a little waxing kit, right, of waxing them out. Like, wax your eyebrows and stuff like that. So she lathered that stuff on and pulled them out. And last night it was hard to tell if it actually worked.
Because it was just sore.
Well, my hands were just so raw.
Yeah.
From not only the slivers, but now the fucking waxing. And now I have no knuckle hair at all. But today I woke up and my hands, no fucking slivers. Nice. So it actually worked.
Nice.
So, and there was probably 1 million slivers in my hand.
And it's those little tiny, like, fiberglass size
that you can't
slivers.
even hardly see.
Yeah.
it actually looks like just little light hairs if you were to look at it. But
Yeah.
yeah, so it worked.
Nice.
So that's a good way of getting slivers out if you
Yeah.
get a bunch of them in there. I wouldn't say for one, but
Yeah, you have a waxing kit hanging around.
yeah, it works. It actually worked really. And I had a ton of people message me on Instagram because I showed that little video on my Instagram of her doing it, and I had a lot of people asking if it actually worked, and so it was interesting how many people probably get slivers. That yard work, I have big respect for people that do that kind of stuff.
Landscapers.
And with green thumbs, because I fucking hate it. I cannot stand doing that stuff. And I don't know why, but the cool thing is I didn't even wear my headphones yesterday, right? I was headphoneless, so I was just listening to nature, and actually yesterday was the eclipse. My neighbor over here brought out it was overcast, but she brought out the 3D glasses, and you could still see through the clouds. You can see the.
Well, I could see it here, where I was getting gas, so I stepped over and I looked up while they were filling up the tank. But when I got downtown at work, it was too bright.
Right.
So the clouds actually over here made it to where I could see.
Yeah, it was interesting. And food for thought. Where's the moon when that happens, right? Nobody sees the moon. Actually, the moon was in a different part of the sky. So how does that even happen?
Well, it's because it's underneath us.
No. We're... See? See? If we're standing here,
and the moon,
and you have the moon in a completely different part of the sky, yet it's supposedly eclipsing the sun.
Yeah.
Come on, people.
And
okay, but that's not even it. That's not even it. Even the bigger question is, has anybody ever actually watched? You could see the moon, right? You literally see the moon in the sky. Has anybody ever documented the moon's? Have you ever seen that?
during an eclipse?
Yeah. You see the blackout.
Yeah, but that's not the moon. It's the shadow.
It's supposed to be the shadow,
yeah, but
right?
you can't see the moon,
But
so I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm talking about. If you have the moon blocking out the sun, we're sitting on the planet.
We should be able to see the moon.
You should see the moon transitioning the entire fucking time.
Because you can see the moon during the day.
And you never see
Sometimes.
that. So that tells you,
Interesting.
and I am a conspiracy theorist, that people have it wrong. It's all wrong. There's because you never see the moon actually traveling. Okay, it's close. You see you can see the.
I just started watching a show on. I'm trying to remember. It was called The Peripheral.
Mm-hmm.
You ever watched that? I know I mentioned it to you. Yeah, basically it's like, you know how people play VR headset stuff and everything is like a sim.
Right. Yeah.
The thing about this show is that it's actually the one that is sent to the family is actually time travel. So the people, you're still a sim, but you're in the future.
Yeah. Maybe I have seen that.
It was really good.
Is it a show or a movie?
It's a show. I think there's 8 episodes, but they're not making a season 2. It was good. I watched it all weekend.
Huh.
But then there's something happens, and then there's a stub. So it's a tree, right? And here's the main one, but something happens, and then there's they call it a stub to dehumanize the people that are on this one, and so on. So it was interesting, but it has me think about stuff like that. How the simulation,
right? Yeah.
Right? Because they, in the future, they're able to move their fingers or something, and
that's weird.
It was. Yeah.
It's interesting. It makes you wonder about our own reality sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and then when it comes to eclipses like that, in certain situations when you don't see it happening like that, right?
Yeah.
It's I saw one video on TikTok and this guy's watching the eclipse and the fucking moon is over here.
Really?
Literally, he's got it filmed over here during the eclipse.
So, if the sun, that just doesn't make sense.
Well, so this is the simplest. The simplest way to look at it is look up, right? We're sitting on this planet. You have a moon or the sun over here, right? Especially in the mornings, right? You got a full sun over here, but you have a crescent moon over here. Our body, our Earth body is supposed to be creating the shadow that creates the crescent of the moon, correct? Mm-hmm. That's what's supposed to be happening. But when you have the sun here and the moon here and us here, that's impossible. But nobody looks up and says, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Because you just told something and you all of a sudden believe it. And I'm not saying, I'm not trying to go into flat earth, nothing like that. What I'm saying is the sun and the moon are not what they say it is. In my opinion, it's just a clock. It's a big clock for seasons, time of day, time of year. But the way that the moon is crescented and disappears has zero to do with our planet blocking it out.
I just started watching another show. It's the one with, like, they have a countdown. Mm-hmm. Do they see, like, a countdown? Fuck, I don't remember the name of it. Anyway, conspiracy theory type TV shows. Just interesting.
It is. It's weird.
It is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else?
No. I think this is probably good for the comeback.
All right. I really have to go pee.
Okay. Will you go to the bathroom to do it, though?
I'll use the restroom.
Good. Yeah. Okay. See you next time.
Okay, bye.